Welcome to my channel, everyone. I'm Betty Nilsson, and this channeling is for the month of March. And if my voice sounds a little different, I am recovering from a sinus infection, so please bear with me as I sound a little raspy. As I am currently working in California, I took a little time out to go to the Consciousness Expo in LA. And for those of you that are not familiar, this expo has been going on for over 20 something years, and it's where like-minded, higher conscious people gather together and offer lectures and so much more. So I had the opportunity to speak with different light workers, which is not my normal. So I was very happy to exchange, what we do. And I met a wonderful woman named Francesca Toman. Thank you, Toman. I'm sorry, I don't mean to butcher your name. Who channels Nikola Tesla. And it turns out she has co-authored several books with him over the years. And what a pleasure it was to speak with her, such a kindred spirit. And in fact, if you're interested in reading any of her channeled material, her books, I'll put her name in the description box below and you can check her out. So yes, over the years, Nikola Tesla has popped in and out with me to deliver messages for certain people. So it seemed very fitting that I ran into Francesca. And shortly after our visit, he popped back in again, wanting to share more on light technology and his methodology concerning frequency and how we get it wrong most of the time. He shared that, yes, thank you, he is sharing, because I'm here now, he is sharing that humanity is only starting to wake up to the concepts of energy, frequencies, and vibration. And as a race, we tend to focus more on conflict and difficulties rather than love and vibration. Now, keep in mind, this is not entirely humanity's fault, as we have been programmed and led astray from who we truly are. And working off these false doctrines, we were taught to believe life is hard and that we're supposed to struggle and suffer and to treat life as a competition, a dog eat dog. I'm going to get one over you. I'm going to beat you at whatever the game is. And this programming has spanned humanity's entire history, and it is imprinted within our DNA. Now, beliefs may have shifted over time, but the same lower vibrational patterns still exist that are locked into our DNA and our cells. And he's saying we no longer, hopefully, burn witches or nail anybody to the cross, but it is still ingrained in our cellular makeup. And this is why we have been taught to believe and to think that if we acquire more things, it will make our lives so much better, so much easier. If I only had more money, a nicer home, a better job, and so on, my life would be fulfilled and I would be satisfied. But as most of you can understand, you can get what you desire, but then quickly lose interest or feel unfulfilled by it. You can particularly notice this in children, right? When children are exploring and experimenting, and they say, "Oh, this is what I want. This is what I want to be," and they go all in on that, and then quickly lose interest because they realize it's not for them, or once they achieve it, they no longer want it. So this happens quite often with everybody. So we don't even need to look any further than the commercialization of our holidays. before one holiday even ends, they already have the merchandise out for the next. And this is pressuring society to buy into what they're selling, which often shows up and appears as lack. If one is not able to keep up, then that's that feeling, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't have enough money to purchase this, I can't keep up with the quote Joneses. And Nikola would say this is where we get it wrong in the wanting of things. And it's not that it's the wanting of things is wrong, it's that we feel that we must have them to make us happy or to feel successful. Yes, thank you. When it's the internal work that we do that teaches us how to live from love, and that all things will follow. And he's saying, you can quote me on that to live from love and all things will follow. And that's where we have it reversed. We want and then we struggle to achieve it. It's backwards. But when we align our hearts and minds, we align with peace and love and harmony, which translates into energy, frequency, and vibration. Life then flows naturally without any resistance. And the universe then aligns us with the resources, situations, and individuals to vibrationally match what we desire. And everything we need and want already exists within us. But it's that part of doing the inner work first to get you in that alignment. And Nikola knew everything was based on what he called the Trinity. And that is the energy, the frequency, and the vibration. It is a master key to unlock the universal principles of creating and manifesting. Now, we weren't taught these things in school, and a lot of it was hidden, or it was shared with only certain people who are what you would call adepts, and they've mastered certain things in their life. So then they were able to learn this manifestation technique. And if you take a look at what Nikola did with his innovations and inventions that he was able to achieve, many of which we use today, and many are still hidden in the closet, waiting to come out, and they will within a certain time frame. But he gave us so much and made such a huge contribution to our planet. In fact, the next time you use one of your devices, make sure you thank him for your wireless network, because without him bringing that to the forefront, you would not have the devices that you have today. So we owe him a great deal. But he knew exactly how to apply the principle of frequency within the fabric of the universe to bring forth all his amazing work. Now, there's a lot more that I could share, but I'm not going to go into it at this time. And if you want to, you can, do your research on yourself. But there's so much more about him that maybe at a later date I will bring to light. And for the last few months, I kept hearing and seeing the word tapestry. Now, if you're old enough to remember Carole King's album Tapestry, it just kept playing everywhere I went, in the car and places at home. So it caught my attention. And then when I was reading or watching something, Tapestry kept popping up, which ties into what Nikola is speaking about. We are part of a larger cosmic tapestry, the fabric of reality. And our life is woven and intertwined into the very nature of the universe. Therefore, when we understand the formula, we are able to create from and within the tapestry, and nothing is off limits. So Nikola would ask that you experiment this month and to test his formula. Some of you might know it as 369 method. And we will briefly go over the formula for you to utilize this month. And while it is more scientific, complex, and involves sacred geometry, we're not going to get into that. We're just going to simplify it down for you to try it and to see what you can create in your life. And then once you understand the principles, it's like a rocket ship taking off. You'll be able to utilize this for everything. So number one, what you're going to do is write down 3 affirmations that you wish to create, that you would really like to see come in your life. It could be financial, it could be health, it could be relationships, it could be a job. It doesn't matter, whatever you've been wanting or desiring. And as an example, you could write, if you were interested in finding a beloved or a loved one, I am so excited and grateful to meet my soulmate, and I am deserving and worthy of love. So that could be one. And then, write down whatever, whether it's related or it's something different. So you're going to write those 3 down. Second, you're going to vocalize, visualize, and vibe, which means you're going to speak each affirmation and visually see it in form, and then feel the emotion of already having it. Now you're going to do this 6 times daily, spending 9 seconds with each affirmation, speaking it, vocalizing it, and feeling the emotions as if it has already happened. It is already done. And third, you're going to do this for 9 consecutive days and observe what shows up. And it's important that you do the 6 a day for 9 days, because this is going to draw this into you. So you're going to observe texts, synchronicities, calls, going to an event. If an opportunity pops up, take action. And above all, know that you have already created it and it is already done. Now the universe has already heard your request and is working on it. All you need to do is just be in the receiving mode. Know that it is on its way, it's done, and it's just a matter of the universe aligning everything together. But know this, that you must match the frequency of your desires. With your desires. Thank you. So in other words, you have to feel the frequency of the money you want, the person you want to come in, the job opportunity. You have to feel like it's already done, and that creates that alignment and match. If you change your mind, shift your desire, if you doubt, if you feel confused or fearful in this process, it delays it or stops it completely. It stops the process, and then the universe is going, okay, I don't know what she wants, so now I have to wait till he or she decides what they truly want, so I can reconfigure for what you're asking for. Okay, thank you. He's pointing out it's just like placing an order for something, whether it's food, clothing, something else you've ordered right online, and you place that order and you go, oh, I don't think I want that, and so you have to delete that and you have to start over again. and or midway it might be on its way, and you go, oh no, 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 I don't want that. Or I ordered the wrong thing, I have to start over. So it will delay or stop the process. So that's very important that you're in that high vibe, that higher vibration, higher consciousness, in order to bring it forth. Nikola is also asking for you to play with this and to record your results after the 9 days. You can even keep track of it to make sure that you did it 6 times within the 9 days, and just watch what happens within those 9 days or afterwards. But he's also adding, it works with your intention for the highest good of all. So Nikola used it for the good of humanity. How will you use it, and who will it benefit? As we are all connected, so whenever I try to manifest, he just yelled at me. He's going to scratch that. When I manifest, I am very clear about my intention on how it will help myself and others. So he's putting that in quotes. It's not only what you receive, but how does it benefit others, as we are all connected. And he wants you to be mindful of what you're weaving in that tapestry. What are you putting in that fabric of reality, and how it can benefit so many other people and not just yourself. Yes, okay. Yes, he's happy, and he's glad to help with this today and kind of clear things up. And I'm sure he'll be popping in and out to give me more information, maybe a bit more complex and, like I said, more scientific of how that works. But this is a great place to start. So good luck, everybody, and let me know what you've created at the end of your 9 days, and then what are you going to create after that. So good luck, everybody. And as always, if you'd like to go deeper into any subject or have questions about your path, you can visit my website in the description box below and get more information or schedule an appointment. So March's light language download and activation, as per Nikola request, is: I am a magnificent and successful divine creator. So I'm going to download that today and then activate those codes within you. Okay. So let us begin. Yarina tu sine tiana na te asu inia tu iane akaya teata area so ini tione ne tu se na orine ne asa ina yitushta ana na yarina tu the codes a anhara no ye na haya ayamia tu tarana area sa ogro atanaya to yeshtene ya tune ana te Turi akaradia nyeredeyan paro usuteanaya naneaku yamanu teaya sate lahamanunea ka arayana suite akaraya pogurasa ishayete tuhrane thea poku soyiniati suyamba atu nanea tu suita teayana the harano sui bishtina tuyana sa diadania tuyana suishta diarura nanaya bakia tu sumeane lahania kuriana diaparosu niafrodinia tu suyana kai yaru mahuriane yarnatorian tu suito anaha Aroia tia sienia tui piai. Akuria mane laria tu su Nariantu kiante. Yanenimi me lachalen giato shitianto yananente and arianania kakibia biakuruyam biastunia tiesata laku orumananea masutianta aikarianam poswati badahash ishtanianiatu Tiano supi a tu yane aluku pane yane ta sremi mi biatu neaya nyayankuruti sinia tuiste akuramam teane asuyante nyayakiriatu simiatu barane la habiatu watereta. Yay! So, again, good luck with your creating, and I wish you many blessings. And till next time, okay? Take care.